Bubba on the mic, losing his mind. Shane with the stats, breaking it down in real time. Live on YouTube, black and gold loud. Steelers Dynasty podcast kicking ass. Steelers Dynasty podcast kicking ass. Whoa! Steelers Dynasty podcast kicking ass.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Steelers Dynasty Podcast. I'm your host, Bubba Brewer, in the house Wednesday night like clockwork at 9 p.m. We're here to talk Steelers football on the most unorthodox Steelers podcast going today, brother. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, I have to bring him on. He is the host of West Virginia Mountaineer Football. Check him out. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. He is my co-host for Steelers Dynasty Podcast. He's on Triple B Experience helping me out with cable on Thursday nights where we talk pulp culture. And tomorrow night, we're going to give our review and what we thought of the Spider-Man movie. So if you guys like pulp culture and you're a comic book fan and you love going to the movies, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, it's going to be it. So ladies and gentlemen, welcoming special field correspondent because he's somewhere out in the wild, Mr. Shane Stodmiller. Hi, Shane.
Can't believe the news, Bubba. I cannot believe what you told me an hour ago. I've been sitting here just chopping at the bit, but you can't. Guys, you won't believe. We're going to give you a little bit of a hanger. You can't believe who Bubba was talking to today. You will. I'll give you guys in the chat like 3 guesses.
You guys in the chat, I appreciate you guys coming on. Shane knows, my wife knows, my sister knows, and Mark knows. There's 4 people that know. But let me get to the backdrop story. I had an opportunity to write some comments. Okay? He was done, using the facilities in a TikTok battle. And I asked him, would you like to come on a Steelers podcast? And he goes, hey, Triple B. He's like, yeah. He goes, hold on. Let me follow you. Let me follow you.
Yes, this guy, in my opinion, even though he doesn't have a Super Bowl, he's a Hall of Fame gold jacket guy.
He doesn't have a Super Bowl with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No, not with the Steelers.
Not with the Steelers. But he is probably the number 1 receiver in Pittsburgh Steelers history.
He was with a team that went to the Super Bowl the year. But we don't talk about the stuff that happens after the Steelers.
We don't talk about Steelers stuff. But he is, and this is fucking the gospel, people. This is the true. I did a Facebook Live and went true. Ladies and gentlemen, I did a screenshot because as soon as he said, come on the podcast, he goes, I'm going to follow you. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. If you can see on the top, the real Antonio Brown, baby. This is no bullshit. He was on his TikTok. I asked him. I can't copy it. I don't know how to do that. But he goes, I'm going to follow you. And he clicked follow on my TikTok account. We do have a TikTok account where I do the Steelers stuff with Shane. I do the experience. I just do live stuff. It's not something in social media I'm trying to grasp. Look, I don't have, I'm not putting makeup on it with 38 double Ds, but that was huge today. So that is, I'm going to keep working on it.
Out of just pure talent, athleticism, hard work, he went from a directional school in Michigan to being one of the most dynamic receivers in the past 30 years.
Yep. You're right, Steelers chick. AB, look, look, I always get on these TikToks and try to get people to come to the show anyway, the Dynasty show or the Experience show, to do interviews or come on and do whatever. And I always tell Shane, you know what I mean, to expand the horizon of a Steelers podcast. Well, to get the greatest Steeler receiver, if I can get him on here, and believe me, I sent him a message and gave him my personal cell number. Now, he could be like whatever, and he probably has like so many followers.
Yeah.
But just to give a shout out, that's twice now in less than 2 days that he said something about the Triple B. So I got to keep going on his TikTok. It's quite an adventure. Like he gets some
Steelers chick asked it.
A very smorgasbord of people that he does these TikTok battles or something. I don't know how that goes. You know what I mean? But yeah, a screenshot is just as good. So that is something that was huge today, even though
That was huge.
For the podcasting world, it's great. We're going to keep on trucking on. Look, we're going to talk some Steelers training camp because tomorrow's practice, it's not open to the public. I don't know if anybody knew that, but I just wanted to get it out there. I also got, before we get into some Steeler talk, Shane, I got a package here.
Okay, let's now,
ladies and gentlemen. I got this package. It's right here.
Oh, okay. Package. I thought you were talking about a package you had for Tammy, but I'm not seeing this package.
I will never show my package.
Oh,
I have integrity. I unless we do a Dynasty,
we have to change this to an OnlyFans, not a YouTube.
Dynasty, Steelers Dynasty OnlyFans. Good day, Mark. But that is not the package that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Now this goes back. Let's go back into the Steelers Dynasty podcast time machine. Okay, last year. What did I say last year, Shane?
I'm going to buy a Aaron jersey.
Yeah, an Aaron. So yes. And last year I did not do that. So my word was invalid. It was
incomplete.
An invalid word. So, ladies and gentlemen, this package, I hope it's the right package. I have no idea. I hope this is it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I did say on the show that I had ordered an Aaron Rodgers jersey.
Yes.
Okay.
That was quick. It came quick.
NFLshop.com. I bought it for $100.
NFL Shop. If you want to sponsor the Triple B Experience or the Steelers Dynasty podcast,
all our podcast, NFL Shop Steelers location.
Oh, I hear it ripping.
Christmas time in the city. I got comic books everywhere, man. This room I need an expansion. Okay, here we go. Before we get into Steeler talk, here we go. Oh, there's another package.
Package on a package.
Package on a package.
Nesting egg of packages.
The Steelers Dynasty podcast. It took me longer than a year. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. It's a 4X, mind you, and it'll be on the live stream. The man who's going to be taking us to a Super Bowl. The man that ESPN fucking hates, and he hates ESPN just as much. ESPN does not want us in the Super Bowl now. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Look at this.
Ooh. Fred Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers, baby. Here it is. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey. Finally.
You should do an AI of Aaron being dressed up like Fred Rodgers.
I should do an AI of Aaron Rodgers giving me the jersey.
Oh yeah,
here's another thing, because Mark last night with his AI fucking genius with all his animals from fucking down under. I am going to do an AI. We couldn't get it done because I just got in and the power went out. A Pennsylvania fucking turkey in the Roman fucking gladiator attire. A turkey. Yeah, because it's Pennsylvania. So you got the quackaload or whatever the fuck that fucking rodent from Australia.
Yeah.
And then you put the Pennsylvania fucking spring gobbler in the Roman thing. And then look at this. Look at that. Okay. Awesome. What a day.
What a day.
Have AB follow me on TikTok, get my Aaron Rodgers jersey. You're somewhere in the
Well,
Bahamas.
it was a good couple days because not only did Aaron talk about the Meadows, there's a video shot at the Meadows.
Yes, with that guy who loves him as Aaron Rodgers.
He pretends he's Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
I've contacted him twice now to come on the show.
And what did he say?
He hasn't responded to me.
Damn it.
I know, but I keep trying. You know what? I'm like the guy, at the Christmas dance in high school. Hey, you want to dance with me? Hey, you want to dance with me?
How
Hey,
about
you want
next
to take a
dance?
slow dance? How about
Yeah.
this dance?
What a
Well,
fast
come on, I'll
dance?
get you on the card. Yeah.
Huh?
So yeah, and like I said, about the the Aaron Rodgers thing, and like I said, the ESPN are hoping the Steelers do not make the Super Bowl due to Rodgers' bad relationship with the network. Like, do you think he cares? Do you think
Yeah, but
Steelers fans care?
But you know what matters is this. The guy that could get Eaton Park opened when it was closed. Plum Zone, Patty Mack.
Right. You love
Did you hear he showed up at Eaton Park, it was closed, and they opened it up for him?
No, I didn't know that. Oh, I'm
No,
freezing.
that happened last night.
Am I okay? Because
Yeah.
it's okay. Hey, we got a super chat.
Oh,
Super chat,
Craig.
super chat. Craig from Pat, and God bless you. Yes, we will make that meme. I'll make it after the show. I'm going to make a few so we have them for the next show. Thank you. And that is going to be.
You know what we should do for our next AI?
No.
Is just have Aaron Rodgers come out and say, hello, neighbor, and that'd be a super chat right there.
Yeah, I'll be working on some stuff.
Hello, neighbor.
We're gonna give you Cousin Larry.
What up, bro? Where you at? Let's go Steelers!
Everybody in the
Cousin Larry.
God bless you. Yeah, we have a lot of and hey, you know what? Let's do this one because it's training camp season with one of our quarterbacks own a double take with the Will Howard.
Thank you so much, Will.
Will, what's
Thank
your
you.
definition of being a Pittsburgh Steelers, brother?
True grit.
Love it.
True grit.
Have a great year.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
See, thank you,
What a
Craig.
baby, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good. Technology is great.
Yeah.
We are not Indiana County's. We didn't win Indiana County's podcast, but we are the hardest working podcasting team in the area. So we didn't win. We don't need to win because A, we're great. B, we're real Steeler fans. And C, we hate everybody else that doesn't like the Steelers. So there we go.
Yeah.
So, yes. But anyway, did you know also that Aaron Rodgers was also sick in that wild card game? I did not. I just seen this.
I didn't know that. Tell me about it, Bubba.
And the Steelers might be in trouble, Shane. Last season when the Steelers faced the Texans in that home loss, Mike Silver of The Athletic broke the story about Rodgers being ill before the game. He wasn't feeling good, and he told Silver on Saturday at the training camp, which was later confirmed. He had the fever. He was vomiting. He claims he had recovered before kickoff, but he was downplaying it. Said Steelers' former offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith. There was never a question he was going to play. He was never going to complain, but he looked terrible. But here's the problem, Shane. Here's the problem. The team could face a huge fine from the league for failing to disclose that information. And
yeah, I don't know. It's not an injury.
It's the second time that Arthur Smith, has been involved in an incident like this. In 2023,
Smith could be fined or Aaron.
I don't know. The Steelers maybe. I don't know. He received a $25,000 fine, which the Falcons separately had to pay over $75,000 for not telling the league that running back Bijan Robinson was ill in the morning of a game. Like Rodgers, Robinson played anyway. So Steelers might be getting a fine. I don't know.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That just came out a couple hours ago, and I try to hit stuff to see. Coast to coast. Yep, same thing.
Yeah, coast to coast knows.
Thanks, Craig. They even love the hot dog guy. Well, last week we had Punxsutawney Pete. Oh, God bless you.
Punxsy Pete is starting to try to do parkour.
Oh, I did not know that.
I'm gonna try to get a video of that.
How sick can he be if he went out and played? He probably wasn't 100%, but they downplayed it, and he probably would have been probable or
The
something.
NFL would fine you for hurt feelings.
Yeah. I don't get why the Steelers would be fined for not disclosing that. Yeah, I don't know either. But also, too, look, I put as a thumbnail tonight to talk about because they hate us. Yes, we get no respect. We're going to talk about this rookie. We talked about him pretty heavily when he drafted him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the is somebody we hope makes the team.
Yeah.
And
someone who was talking to Brett Kiesel.
Yes. Heidenreich. We're talking
about
9-2
talking to 2-9.
Yeah. I was, looking at, I was very interested in, like I said, in podcasts this week, very interested in him being a receiver, but I don't know what we're going to do with Winjin as a receiver or a punt return or a special teamer. I don't know if they're going to do that. I believe it's I always say they're going to keep 4 quarterbacks, but I don't know.
But Scotty Miller is throwing a wrench in the works for those two.
Well, Scotty is going to be the team captain, maybe on special teams, or him and Bruner.
What?
Yeah, Mark Bruner's kid's going to be probably the captain of the special teams. So, no, Scotty Miller. No, you mean Skronik.
I'm talking Scotty Miller.
Miller's at Tampa Bay.
Oh, that's right. I mean Skronik. I'm sorry. My brain's fried from the sun.
You're on vacation, dude. You're on vacation.
Yeah, I'm Steelered out. I'm checked out of Steelers Town. I see a lot of Steelers guys. Steelers are representing in Myrtle Beach, guys. Pittsburgh in the house.
Is there any Steeler bars in Myrtle that you see?
Yeah, there's that Omar's that I go to once a year. That I get the wings there.
Okay.
That's a Pittsburgh bar. And then the Pittsburgh Diner shut down.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that. So that's
tragic.
Tragic for breakfast food. But yeah, I think Heidenreich, Garth, I was going to go to training camp. I was up at Latrobe today, but it was closed to the public. Oh, maybe tomorrow there.
Oh,
maybe tomorrow they're open. I thought it was closed Thursday, but I could have been wrong. And Andreas, we're going to prove the doubters wrong. Yes. Well, Dawn with some information, because now he is the NFL journalist, and he heard that Mark Cavalli said he thinks that they're going to keep 4 quarterbacks, or he said he wanted 4 more subs. I don't know. I don't know what's going down. And the problem is that also, too, speculation now, since Atlanta Falcons lost their linebacker that they're looking to trade, and and the Steelers come up in, of course, trade talks with a linebacker. You know what I mean? And we're not trading any linebackers. I don't see that happening. I think we're all jet-setted on defense. But to get back to Heidenreich, I just I want to see more of him. Now, when I go down Saturday, that is one of the people that I'm going to be trying to keen on.
It's supposed to rain like hell Saturday, so just be aware of that.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Well, that ruins all what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. So might want to just, if it's raining real bad, I wouldn't even bother, because they're not going to have the guys out long in that.
No, cancel it. I mean, I'm going to be at work, and I'll do that, whatever. But I mean, since it's morning practice, it's very hard for me to go back down because I'm working all the time. So
yeah,
it's very hard because I can work in the morning and go down in the
I hate to be Debbie Downer, but that's just it.
No, it's okay. But I still want to see Heidenreich. But you know what? Thursday night, I guess we'll just have to watch. I'll have to watch him on TV when we do our
Thursday night
of the year. Yeah, because he'll get some playing time, and then we'll see. But I think I'm hoping he makes the team. Now the number 1 rookie, IMAX. I call him IMAX.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it? I'm not a good pronouncer because
IMAX is good.
IMAX is good. He actually had a good practice, and he actually played well against TJ, Highsmith, Herbig, and he was fucking hurting on all those guys. I guess he's naturally strong. I saw some videos. So he might be coming faster along than I would have thought. And Dylan Cook could be outside
Backup.
looking in. He could be backup.
Yeah.
He could be backup because Broderick Jones is not even anywhere near anybody saying anything. Don also says this. The Steelers are losing hope with that number one linebacker to cost them $7 million if he's still on the roster, and it's a 4-string inside linebacker. Oh, here we go. Afton, Afton. Noachor.
Ihachor. Ihachor.
Hi, Tyrone. How's it going?
Ihachor.
Mature.
I can't do that.
He's an IMAX. He's going to be a mature tackle.
Yeah.
I can't say Japanese wrestlers, and I can't say people with long names anymore. I'm old. I'm 55 now. 55, but I act like I'm 18 because, there I am on TikTok, trying to smozzle.
Hey, B, are you done pooping? Why don't you follow me?
AB. Yeah, right, man. Boom. Come on,
AB.
Oh, Craig said, I was just picturing Bubba in one of those umbrella hats. No, I'm not. If it's raining, I've been to one of those and they canceled. It's not real good. It sucks.
You're talking about, they talk about the meadows. They talk about Sharkies.
Well, I think Madden is doing a show or Pursuit or somebody from DV is doing a show. So Ionitor is coming along way more ahead of schedule. Dunnings is probably looking like he is just going to be second string, I think.
Now, here's a question to the chat.
Okay.
All you folks from Pittsburgh or not from Pittsburgh, where do you think Pat Mack puts up his? Where does he get a bet? Does he get a VBRO? Does he get a? What does he rent a house or does he stay at a hotel?
Pat McAfee can go anywhere he wants.
Yeah,
what's he do? He can sleep on anybody's couch probably if they're Steeler fans or West Virginia fans or fans of the Pat McAfee show. I'm gonna try. I'm 1 minute. 1 minute of AB on this show, and it could explode this podcast because between the two of us, we're entertaining, but we have AB, and I'll let AB say or do anything. I don't pull out his whatever, but you know what I mean? Because it is what it is. I'm throwing Hail Mary passes out there in social media, trying to get people to.
Bubba, I'll ask you in the chat. Would you consider AB Steelers royalty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
Look, man. Before he got hit, whatever. There is nobody in the chat, nobody in a Steeler uniform, and a fan that would want that. You know what I mean? That wouldn't want AB lined up and whatever. It is what things happen in life, man.
I'll tell you what. I think his work ethic, his athleticism. I just was watching a podcast. I'm not going to mention the podcast, but it has a former Patriot on, and that former Patriot was saying when AB came, they were juiced, they were excited, and when he practiced, they were beyond impressed at how just athletic and how skilled he was, and his work ethic. Even Tom Brady had commented on how hard this guy works. So
I'm doing for free. I could pay him. We could pay him in pierogies in Iron City.
Yeah,
but he's following me, so he's going to be entertained. I'll entertain him. So, okay. Dawn says, I believe that McAfee has a family, still lives in Pittsburgh.
No, his family lives in Plum, but Plum's too far to drive from Plum to Latrobe. If I was working in Latrobe, I'd just stay there.
Mark says, no way he burnt his bridge. He's wild. Wild. Speaking of wild, camp is, it's halfway over on the second week.
Yeah.
We both want Heidenreich to make this team in some form or fashion. I think this offense, we might see a little bit of Aaron Rodgers sometimes this preseason in one series. I know we talked about it yesterday, and I'm okay with that, and that's all I need. I don't need to see any. I don't want to see any. I don't want to see. I want to see everybody else, but I just want to see everybody for one series, and then that's it.
And with Heidenreich,
now let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
as crazy as this sounds, do you think that McCarthy plays fucking Rodgers against the Packers for one series just because it's the Packers?
No,
and it's No, I'm just saying.
What do you think, Bubba?
It might. He's very competitive. He's going to play against his former team. He's never going to play against his former team again. One series. If he fucking completes 2 or 3 balls, get him the fuck
I don't know.
out.
Maybe you never know. I don't know.
You
I just,
never know.
you know,
I'm just saying. I mean, you know, they don't have Michael Parsons, so their defense is pretty much not as good without,
no.
lineup. But that's going to be in the regular season. But okay, Tyrone asked this: who would Eli make it over on the roster?
I don't know. Here's the thing. I have blinders on with that kid. First of all, he's a
Well,
Marine
blinders are
second
good,
lieutenant.
right?
Second of all,
Military, yes.
he's from Mount Lebanon. And if you say, "Oh, you just like him because of that reason," or you just like him because of the military, or because yes, yes, and yes. I'm sorry, but and I like the kid, and he's an underdog. I mean, he just
Well, who doesn't like the underdog? Like,
that's
and
just
also
it.
too, the skills of him catching the balls out of the backfield and whatever, you know what I mean? Like, he can open up some eyes, but there's going to be
Yeah,
people like they had that Cole Burgess, that receiver. He got hurt. He's done. He got carted off. They cut him. Okay, he's done. So I mean, that is, what spot does he take? The running back department is heavily populated.
it is. And so is a wide receiver room. So
Well, the receiver room with Wingen, they got to put him in there. But also, too, if they put him in a special team and that's where they put him and he's a special teamer, and they
yeah,
put him that and he does kickoff returns and punt returns, okay. And then you have Roman Wilson or whatever, or you have, I don't know if you Caleb Johnson, I don't know, or the Homer guy. Like the Homer guy is going to be looking for a spot on the Steelers. The fullback, Kylie Nowinski, is looking for. No one's even talked about him. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So that's a problem because we might have so much good talent, we can't keep everybody, and that's the problem. And that's where we got to try to finagle Heidenreich somewhere. But let me get to some more of these stuff here because people are in the chat are actually commenting, and that's
oh,
awesome.
good.
We
Let's
do
hear it.
appreciate it. Uh, Garth says only team Rodgers hasn't beaten, and they both want revenge. That's the Packers. Somber said 40 snaps between 2 preseason games. That's way too many snaps for a 42-year-old man.
Somber with it.
Okay. Dawn says, I heard they're having Aaron play in the first 2 preseason games and not in the third preseason game.
Okay, I can see that.
Okay. And Tyrone says maybe 20 snaps. So I love the kid. I just don't see where he fits in. Who do you love? Do you love
Heidenreich.
Heidenreich? Okay, yeah, it's we all love him. So I don't know how he's got to fit in somewhere. Like if he has a good preseason, he's got to outshine. Will he outshine Homer? Will he outshine Caleb Johnson? Because Caleb Johnson, to me, probably can't catch. I think Heidenreich will be able to catch more balls than him. So, and Craig says, well, Simon Bar Sinister doesn't like the underdog. Tyrone says they just don't know where it would be in a running back room. This running back room is scary. Coast to coast, we have 4 running backs. If Heidenreich makes it, and I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
Okay, but those 4 running backs, okay, 2 running backs, Jalen Warren, Rico Dodwell, Heidenreich is one. Then who's the other one? Kyle Nowinski, the fullback. I
You
love
think
a
so?
fullback. I don't know, man. I mean, we're going to see some people
They
next
usually
Thursday.
they usually put the
I love a
fullbacks with the
fullback.
tight ends.
I love a fullback, but they're not. See, the tight ends, I don't know. Will
But
they
now
keep
the 4 fullbacks is straight up fullback, not a tight, not like
right? But
Cam
we don't know
Hayward
how
started.
this is a totally different offense in the fucking Tomlin era.
Yeah.
So anything can happen because this offense, like we talked yesterday, Mark said that Big Ben on his podcast said that the Steelers could score 30 points a fucking game. Now, I don't know if he's, eating the ice cream at the fucking Meadows,
Yeah.
because it's preseason and he's like, hey, I'm going to, talk the Steelers up. And then regular season, he's like, well, you know how he gets. Like, he's like, oh,
He's
these
up and
guys don't
down.
do this.
He's Steeler menopausal, hot and cold.
Oh, dude, that's a fucking new word.
Yeah, Steeler menopausal. That's what he
It's
is.
awesome.
Ben's in his Steeler menopause.
Last year was your fucking terrible tampons. Now it's the.
I'm still on a terrible tampons.
Why
I'm
is
working on
everything
that.
got to be like menstrual or something?
I had a bunch. Yeah, seriously, it is.
Yeah,
I had
I
a bunch
know.
of Chinese kids making them. They got sick
Oh, okay. Yeah,
off of the terrible tampons. I can't.
Yeah.
I got to find another supplier.
Well, sell them when they're hot, I guess. Devil says 3 quarterbacks, 4 running backs. Okay, and someone said Eli's just isn't getting his snaps right now. Can't prove anything without an opportunity.
True. I want to
That
see.
is
I want
true.
to see Will Howard. I'm pretty excited about him.
Coast to coast, 3 quarterbacks, 5 receivers, 4 running backs. Maybe we can do that.
Yeah, I think 3 quarterbacks is a much better ratio.
Don says you can keep Heidenreich at fullback and use him like Connor Hayward last year, but
He's not big enough.
But Don, what about the Kylo Nowinski? That's the fullback.
Heidenreich's not big, not a big guy.
I think Nowinski's probably better than Connor Hayward, probably because he's actually a fullback at his natural position. I'm believing.
Yeah,
like
Heidenreich's not a big dude.
T-shirt slogan. Riley's the fullback. Yep. Okay, here we go. Right on, they're putting Washington. Well, they're putting Washington anywhere on to keep him anywhere, but that's also a package. You guys got to remember that's just an offensive package where Washington's playing a position, and it's a different package set. Especially that's going to be a goal line.
So
that'll be a goal line package.
Is this Atlanta preseason away or home?
Atlanta is regular season at home.
That's a home game.
Packers.
The preseason game's against Green Bay, and that's at home.
I think.
Chad, help me out there. That preseason at home.
Eli would be destroyed at fullback. Nowinski is 250 pounds. Eli's barely.
Yes,
okay, yeah. You want Riley?
Eli's not very big.
You want fucking Riley as your fullback. Heidenreich will not be the fullback. You want fucking
Eli's my
Heidenreich
size
to be the running back that runs out in the flat. You know, Afton, with her knowledge, is at home. Afton, let us know pretty soon. Oh no, here's what we do. Afton, we bring you on the show when we do the pick show. Yes, we get 5. Try to get 5 or 6 people, and we do the pick, and we'll do it. You know what I mean? And Afton, you're one of them.
I 4 maybe.
5. Yeah, well, 4 or 5. Afton's one of them. Me, you, that's 3. Okay, she's okay for that. Cool.
Gene,
Gene, maybe JT. Sports Father.
There you go. That's it.
You know what I mean? And then that's
maybe AB will come on.
Yeah, maybe AB will come on and do his picks.
AB, come on.
This is going to be the running fucking joke all year round.
Well, Mark's going to be on there too. So.
Well, Mark. We could try. Yep, Mark can come on. We just do it in a fashion. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
To get all 17, and doing an hour show.
Yeah,
that's be the host, and then boom, 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 and then we're picks, and then we tally it up at the end, and we see what we got. Sorry, I'm a little parched because I was excited today. So, yeah, okay. Oh, she'll be there. I'll be there August 13th. Oh, that's right. She's going to the game.
This Thursday, yeah.
Yeah. Gar said, do you think Rodgers will do the Superman pose again if we do the tush push? I don't like the tush push. I don't like that play. I just think it's overplayed. I think if you have a fullback and if you're using Darnell Washington in that kind of package, you use those kind of people and you actually block.
Yeah, Bubba's not a tush pusher. He's more of a missionary man, right?
Well.
Oh well.
I'm waiting for Tammy to come in and kick in the fucking door.
Tammy's gonna kick in the teeth.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Oh, and by the way, hey guys. Well, okay, here we go. Okay, guys, we'll give these 2: the tush push or the jet sweep.
Jet sweep.
I think the jet sweep's a little better than the tush push.
Jet sweep.
I don't know. What do you guys say in the chat? So me and you say jet sweep. I don't like the tush push. I don't like it. I just like if you need a yard, you just block and you block that yard like I mean, well, Darnell says pushing Nowinski would be epic. You're looking at like 250. You're looking at
Oh,
almost
that would
600
be good.
Flying 69. Oh, that's a good move. Tyrone says no more jet sweeps for the tight end. Shaking my head. Speed. You use these,
Wedge in around the corner, around the end.
or Heidenreich. Speed, timing and speed and blocking. Precision blocking is what it takes.
The veer. Remember the old veer? Where everybody kind of blocks down at an angle?
Yeah. Steelers chick hates the jet sweep, gives me Matt Canada flashbacks. Well, Matt Canada wanted to be on the show last week, and I told him no because he wasn't a good coach. And I said, you cannot be on this show.
Matt Canada, we won't bring him on.
So Matt Canada, it was I seen him taking the dumpsters out of the last KFC in I think it was Charleroi. He was down in Charleroi working.
He's pissing the dumpsters to clean them out and licking doorknobs.
Okay. See, they ran Wingen on a jet sweep yesterday.
Yep.
It's here to stay, unfortunately.
That's it. Somber found out the secret recipe.
Well, I mean, you give it to him and boom, that guy is only like he's very short but explosive. He reminds me
of wiggle. A lot of wiggle.
What player and I hate to say this was like the ice cube or something. Remember the Ice Cube from Cleveland?
Yeah.
He was a fucking punt returner, and that's all he did. He was the Ice Cube. I don't know his name. I can't remember. Too many shots to the head. But, I mean, he was small, but he was very, very fast, So if the Steelers use Washington in a goal line situation, do they give Darnell the football? No. That's all going to be.
No, I don't. Because what happens is he's going to get hurt again. I mean, because everybody's going to be hitting him low.
No. He's so powerful. I think he can just fucking push people into the ground. I just think what you do is you fucking use him as a tight end and let him fucking take one step on a goal line. You know what I mean? If say it's a 2-yard goal line, Rodgers fucking, he turned, boom, there it is. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's a touchdown.
Right.
Using the inside of the field. I mean, Rodgers' new offense got to use the inside of the field, middle of the field, the inside, the fucking, you know what I mean? I believe 1A and 1B receivers get 1,000 yards apiece. If the tight ends, if the tight end department gets 1,200 to 1,300 yards, look, you're looking at that right there's over 3,000 yards.
Jesus.
And well, Jonnu Smith that was poor play calling, and I don't think he wanted to be here, and he just didn't play up to his potential.
Tyrone, I was on the Jonnu train, and I fell off.
Oh yeah, that's his name. Thanks, Andre. Jared McNeil, the Ice Cube. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name.
Man, Andre.
Yeah, see, these guys are good, man.
They're on it.
It needs to be on the top of the screen and just throw it. Yeah. So if you have Washington on the top and you're on the 2-yard line and you throw it, I mean, that's a touchdown because all he's got to do is power in. As long as he catches the ball, he's 6'7". He's huge. Hey, Steelers guy, how you doing? Thanks for coming on. Just have him, 3 yards, boom, and that could be I think Darnell.
Oh, Bubba, before I go, because I'm only going to be on a little bit something more tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm not going to be able to do the Triple B show, but I give Spider-Man 2 thumbs up.
Oh, yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Fantastic.
Me and Shane's gonna me and Cable without you, we're gonna dissect it. Oh, Roberta, I was just gonna tell you, and I told Shane.
Don't ruin it. Don't tell her.
Oh, okay. I won't tell you.
It's coming.
Okay, I got stuff coming. We got stuff coming from the Steelers Dynasty podcast. So I'm waiting for the picture. I got to get it the picture developed. I do got a frame. She knows that's coming. So, Devil says he got a ticket for Spider-Man tonight. We won't tell you, brother. You'll be fucking entertained, man.
Well, I told you I wasn't gonna be on the show, but I come on for at least a half an hour because I don't want Punksy Pete to take my spot. He came on last week and he's talking shit. He's texting me with his grandma's phone.
Well, that's sad. Yeah, we had them last week, and it was crazy. But I mean, that was the first week of camp, so we had
Yeah,
stuff
first
going on.
time we've had them in a while, so
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, Shane, you're on vacation, and I totally appreciate
it's
you
a good
coming
time.
on. I mean,
Yeah,
you're diehard.
have you seen this? There's no Golden Girls here. Puxy Pete would be very excited because of the decor.
Look at that lovely painting you got there.
Yeah, Miami
Look at that.
Vice right there.
Oh,
Yeah, after Pete's always a good time.
yeah. Mark want to know where Pete is. Mark making his AI genius. He's the AI genius.
That's crazy with all the
Yeah.
critters from Australia.
Oh, well, you didn't see what he did to the Brisker family, did you?
I have to watch it.
Watch this, dude. You'll fucking laugh.
I did. Sorry, yesterday Mitch was running at the beach, and then he went over to this
I know. It was
place
like
called the
Rocky
Pump House.
3, man. He was like fucking Apollo Creed.
Yeah, he was at the pump. He ran. He ran like 10, no, like 12 40-yard sprints, and then he went and did legs at the gym.
So
So,
it's all good guys. I'm just glad.
and Hayden, God bless him, he's at the beach doing homework.
God bless him.
So he's hustling doing homework.
Oh, that's good. These your kids.
Yeah, Roberta.
Your kids aren't your typical kids, man. They're not. They're doing stuff. And
Trying to.
Yeah, and Roberta,
Hey,
God
Roberta,
bless you.
hope everything's good for you, kid.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of prayers everywhere, man. A lot of stuff going down. So one of my coworkers, her sister's going through a serious situation. So and this lady here is the lady who did my wedding, Pastor
Oh,
Adams.
yeah.
She said something today, and I mean, her sister is overcoming, trying to brain something.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, so and she's always praised for me and Tammy, and she is such a ray of light. But you know what I mean. So I know sometimes I've seen her pop in some of these shows, and and I appreciate her for supporting me. But sometimes I'm probably a little bit too crazy for the man
Well, yeah.
upstairs sometimes. But I mean, Pastor Adams is a very, very good person, and prayers for her family and her sister, going through this situation. Because look, man, it's just if we can try to do something on this show to try to do whatever, that's the best way to be.
Next week, watch party Thursday night.
Yeah. Watch party. We got a lot of rookies. We're all Heidenreich. I'm telling you. I can't think. Who? Well, 29. I can't think of.
I can't think of one.
Okay. She appreciates God. Yeah. God bless you. Yep. We're all in here. We're all in this together. And this chat is so cool.
Yeah.
Shane, because it's not based about India. This is not an Indiana. It's not a homegrown chat. This chat is like bigger than homegrown.
Okay.
And yeah, these people come to the chat. All the shows are not even like from around here. Like 5 minutes. You know what I mean. Like and that's the support that we got. We got great. This chat room stuff is awesome, and you don't see it every day like clockwork.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Somber got this. Bleacher reporting edge rankings. Well, Herbig at 32, Highsmith at 19, TJ at 8. Well, Shane said it's going to happen, but Shane said it's going to rain, and I'm going to go down. So if it rains, I'll just try to get some video. If it doesn't, and just ask that pertinent question: what's your definition of being a Pittsburgh Steeler? That's my question. I think that's a good question, and sometimes I stun them. Like they have to think. I mean,
no, that's a strange question. It's not your typical question. It's strange because it makes them think of like abstractly, like what is a Steeler to them, and every answer is completely different. It's not like, hey, what's your favorite color? Everybody's going to say like blue, green, red, or hey, what's it like being in the NFL? What's it feel like? And that
maybe I need to ask a better question.
It's more specific.
Maybe I'll ask him maybe I should ask him what bed position they have. Hey guys, hey Will Howard, what's your best bed position?
That's a Pat McAfee question.
Yeah, well, I'm not
That's
Pat
something that AA Ron answers when Pat McAfee's not even asking that question.
Yeah. So, hey, Steeler guy with a super chat. Thank you so much. Let's give him something here. We appreciate hey, we don't ask, but God bless you. You know what? We're going to just take out the trash today. New memes, new videos. They're coming slow but sure. The Pennsylvania spring gobbler in a gladiator outfit matched up with the fucking
That's great.
Australian thing. You know what I mean? Now everybody, everybody's got an animal that's to their country in a Roman.
It could be a Steelers turkey in a sleigh pulled by groundhogs.
Yeah. Devil, here we go. Steelers Dynasty Podcast, Triple B, and a WVU Voice of College Football. Subscribe, everyone.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thanks, Devil. Have a good time at the movies tonight. Bleacher Report. No, it's cool. We appreciate you mentioning stuff because sometimes I don't see stuff, and you guys have the right. You guys have the right to throw stuff in the chat, and I'll put it out.
We love it.
Sometimes, we love the interaction because sometimes I miss something or I might not know or whatever. But no, nothing is bad, man. I'll put it up. We could talk about it. You know what I mean? And it's good to talk about stuff. It's good to think outside the box. Oh, we got Blackridge.
Oh, Blackridge in the house.
Thanks, Blackridge. Thanks, Paul. This is Paul. Congratulations on the TikTok AB follow. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys didn't know this, I'm gonna. Here we go. I got somebody to follow me on my personal TikTok, and here he is, right here.
Yep.
The real Antonio Brown gave me a shout out and said he would follow me, and I don't know how to cut that on TikTok to cut it because that would have been I'll just get in his lives and see what I can do. I want to get Howie Mandel too. I don't know why. Anybody that's, you know what I mean?
Deal or no deal.
Deal or no deal. Steelers win, deal or no deal. Yes, I'll take.
What's in the box?
I'll take briefcase number 33, Merrill Hodge. That's all. I do stuff. I do stuff with Thanks, Andre. Oh yeah, I take mine in the morning.
The rubber chicken surprises me every time it comes out of that truck.
Yeah. Did Shane? No, Shane did not see the epic picture that Mark did.
No, I was at the gym last night with the youngster, so I'll watch it again.
Steelers chick. I need to do the video because when I do that video, it gets copyrighted. Yeah. And in the first 2 seconds of the intro to the show that Paul from Blackridge did, which is great, it's copyrighted from someplace in Japan.
Wonder if we could just play the audio and not get copyrighted about the chicken.
You know what? I need to come up with our own. But I don't swear. So I got to get, I'll try, dude. God bless you. Craig says, you wanted to know about the weather. So I asked Shane, my boy Shane, it's going to be rain. I said, man, is that a pain?
We have to, guys, in the chat, to hashtag AB, hit him up on.
Hey,
hit him up on his Facebook. Hit him up on his TikTok and tell him he has to come on.
I would have AB sign with us right now. He'd be receiver probably 1C. If he still looks,
I think it'd be 1B.
He might be 1A.
Yeah, seriously.
From Japan. What in the world? Yeah. It's I get it all the time. It's from Japan. 2 seconds. We'll figure something out. Well, before I get out of here, I figured something out because I did a Facebook Live. I want to do Toys for Tots in December with Blackridge, Swamp Cadillac at the Indiana Theater for the kids, and then have Steelers Dynasty Podcast Triple B Experience. Me and you come down. And
we MC it.
Me and you MC. Me and you MC it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. So, guys. We appreciate you guys so much. And before I go, remember, if you didn't know, now you know.
He's rocking it now.
I got it. I got it right here. Oh, sweet. He told the band, all right, I'm going to work on it. I got so much to work on. My social
Okay,
media.
let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Yep. See the clip of her. No, I did not. I don't. I want him to stay retired,
Aaron Donald beating McCoy. That's crazy.
dude. If he gets unretired, that's a defense that's fucking, you know, that we're gonna have to face in the Super Bowl because ESPN doesn't want us in the Super Bowl. And right there is fucking right there. Before we get out of here, is a rant because they don't want us in there because they are fearful because now it's not fucking whatever. It's because ESPN, the corporate greedy motherfuckers that
I
they are,
plead the fifth,
they're greedy.
fifth,
But also
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth.
good Chappelle. But I mean, no, I got some comments. See, look at that. We got it. I got it. So at least I try to say what I do. I put it over there on my top of my comic books. Let me get to some comments. Read all these comments before we get out of here. Great show, guys. Mark says Super Bowl Steelers 26. Yeah, thank you. It is a nice jersey. I'm not beating anybody in jeans. I'm not doing it. Thanks, Roberta. Thank you. God bless you. Prayers. Don will be back. Oh yeah, that's not good. Rams win the Super Bowl if he signs. Well, if we're in the Super Bowl, we have to try. We have to believe. Hey, Aaron Donald, Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett doesn't have good games against the Steelers unless he fucking bashes a fucking helmet over somebody. So yeah, ESPN hates the fucking Steelers. We could be the hated team, Shane, in the NFL that rises to victory because right there just fuels the fifth. That's funny. That could fuel. And Aaron, Aaron Rodgers is the hate. The hate is always there. And you know what? When people well, and it's also like me too. If somebody hates me, which I don't know why they do, people that hate me, and I'm just a podcaster or whatever. People hate me because I have pointed something out in their life, or they did something wrong, or I held them accountable. That's why I'm
that's pretty
hated.
much it.
But yeah, but no, ESPN is terrible with the WWE. I used to love Sunday Night Football with Chris Berman, the highlights with Tom Jackson. That show, they don't do that anymore. That used to be a great show. Roberta's like, I'm not worried about anybody. God bless you, Roberta. So Shane, thank you for popping on your vacation.
Thank you guys for having
Go
me.
do some stuff. I know April's probably looking like, I'm ready to go. Tell Bubba to shut the fuck up. So Shane, thank you so much. We'll be seeing Shane next week. Enjoy your vacation, Shane.
Bye, guys.
And see you, Shane. Ladies and gentlemen of the show, thank you guys so much in the chat. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for all the support. I'm going to make some shorts, put them out there, try to get us to 850 on the subs, try to get the notification to 900 subs and then 1,000 subs. And then I'm going to work on, trying to get some next week. We're going to have JT Toth coming on the show. And then we're going to set up a date for the pick show. And then Thursday night, we're going 4 days next week. So we got a live show. So it'll be good. So you guys all have a great night. God bless you guys for coming into the show and talking Steelers football. If you guys want to talk tomorrow, myself and Cable, minus Shane, because Shane, he's on vacation. He can't do podcasts every night. We are going to do and dissect Spider-Man and talk about some Marvel stuff and some pulp culture stuff next week, because I know when the Steelers play next week, we're going to have to preempt our Triple B experience, maybe to do it on another night. But hey, guys, I love you. God bless you. Go Steelers. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for the super chats, and just thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. So take care, guys. Hulk rules, brother. Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow on the Triple B Experience. And sub, if you haven't, to Steelers Dynasty Podcast, the most unorthodox, hardest working podcast in my area, because we didn't win the contest, but you know what? We're always winners. We're the intercontinental podcasters of the world. Good night, everybody. See you.